In the past decade, the cost of a college education has increased dramatically faster than inflation. At the same time, financial aid has been slashed and student debt has skyrocketed. The result? Many students are forced to take on full-time employment, take fewer courses, or even drop out because of the financial burden. When it comes to higher education, and especially for at-risk students, affordability equals accessibility. The most perniciously inflated contributor to growing college costs is the rising expense of college textbooks. The Textbook Accessibility Program, or TAP for short, is an innovative program to offer college students an affordable textbook option by promoting access to high-quality, open resource texts. Designed to boldly disrupt academic publishing's profit-driven stranglehold on college students, TAP will directly advance equal access to higher education. Phase 1 emphasizes educating and encouraging NAU instructors on the adoption of open texts. This includes identifying key stakeholders, creating informational materials, staging workshops, and drafting policies to guide the development and use of open texts. Phase 1 is scheduled to be completed in late summer of 2015. Phase 2 will focus on the actual development and use of open texts in instructional materials. 5 selected instructors of high enrollment courses will use open text beginning in fall of 2015. Funding and instructional support will be provided to these instructors to develop adapted texts and materials for their courses beginning in the fall of 2016. Phase 3 will feature ongoing implementation and assessment to measure program effectiveness. Metrics will include instructor and student self-reported feedback, as well as quantitative data on student textbook use, financial trends, and success and retention rates. Based on these assessments, TAP will be adapted and improved. Initial budget projections for TAP place the cost for the program at approximately $20,000 over the first 2 years. The primary budgetary expense is compensation for faculty for their time developing open texts. Expenses are minimized by adapting materials available under open source licensing whenever possible. Initial funding will be secured through private funding and government and institutional grants. Key potential sources include the NAU Faculty Association, local businesses, state and federal educational granting agencies, and relevant NGOs, such as the Lumina Foundation and the Institute of Educational Sciences. TAP is designed to be self-sustaining. Nominal fees of $5 to $20 are collected from students using TAP texts. These funds are rolled back into the program to sustain further text development. If 1,000 students use a TAP text and each student pays a nominal $20 fee, the program will pay for itself in the first year and support continuous development of open text every year thereafter. TAP's impact therefore has room to grow and scale far beyond 5 initial courses, to include multiple courses in multiple institutions, saving students potentially millions of dollars every year. TAP has a realistic timeline for implementation, with room built into the schedule to identify and address potential risks and challenges to the program. For example, possible institutional inertia or resistance to adopting open texts is addressed by dedicating Phase 1 to education and consensus building on the proposal. Interested? You can follow TAP project updates and find additional resources by following our Twitter feed at #TAPNAU. That's TAPNAU. By innovatively developing and promoting access to open texts, TAP will eliminate one of the major obstacles to college affordability and thereby directly advance access to higher education for all.